Hey guys, Jimbo TB here, back again with another episode of Dark Souls Remastered. So it's been a little while. I've been busy, I've had a few things to do outside of YouTube unfortunately. Also, I've kind of not looked forward to fighting Calamite again. Haven't really done very well on that front. And I don't know what to do about it. Other than the fact that I don't really seem to have decent equipment kind of for the fight. I never actually tried gold pine resin. I know he's kind of a magical, I'm assuming he is a magical dragon. Oh hell, do I even have any gold pine resin? I don't have any. Does this guy here sell it? I mean, it might not work. This might be a waste of time.
Oh, you.
Yeah, me. He doesn't have any.
I'll
Crap.
be seeing you.
Oh, there is actually a seller here we haven't talked to. I think we haven't talked to. That would be Monsieur Patches, who I think is here. Very Slavic.
Oh, we meet again. How many of you are there?
Just me.
Come at the perfect time. I'm done with the looting. I'm a humble merchant now.
Sure.
And wondrous treasures have I, at a special price for you. There you are. Have a nice look at them.
Yeah, where did these trinkets come from?
No more funny business out of me, my friend.
Right, Eye of Death, Divine Blessing, Prism Stones, Humanity. Right, it does have these masks. Cleric helm's probably no good. Nope, not him then. Frustration. Won't be using it.
Here, have you met that backwoods Shiva? Believe me on this one, bruv. The man is trouble. I can see it in his eyes. I just can. No doubt about it. Watch him. Yeah. Have you met that sunbathing Solaire?
Indeed we
Believe me
have.
on this one, bruv. He's a complete idiot. But he happens to be an awfully strong idiot. So just nod your head and keep him on your side.
Good to know.
Wait, have you met Petrus? That self-proclaimed cleric? Believe me on this one, bruv. The man is scum. Don't you be fooled by his claims to do good. They're all the same, those rotten clerics.
He doesn't like clerics, but we already know Petrus is scum, and indeed we've killed him for it.
Boy, have you met Lautrec the Embraced?
He's also dead.
Believe me on this one, bruv. He's completely mad.
What's with all this
He won't
bruv?
think twice about cutting somebody down, so watch out for it.
Where's this guy from with all this bruv?
Aye, Shemai. I didn't expect him, I suppose.
Gold pine resin. We need 1,000 souls
Well,
though.
that is a shame. But no, man, come back again. Not ever. They'll be...
I hope I have some hard souls I can use towards it. Yes I do. Fancy. What does that give me? 2,000.
I suppose...
Well, 2's enough to figure it out.
Thank you. That was a... I have this...
Yeah. Let's put it in here. Do I have any spells worth casting? I suppose Crystal Magic Weapon. Oh no! Silly sod. Trying the gold pine resin, aren't I? I went all that I went all that way just to forget what I was doing. Apparently. But at least that lets me kill my shield, really. Forgot how ridiculous the music is here. Right, let's take that. Put Estus back on. Right, we're off to a good start. By that I mean a terrible start. 107, is that any better? I don't know. Oops. And I don't quite know what happened there. Oh, he's done that thing which screws up my defense. I think this run's probably done for. That attack is just so dangerous. Didn't even get a chance to move that time. Yeah, you see it's put something above my head. I had my shield up, but that didn't do anything. Ooh. I don't know if there's anything that can be done about that psychic attack. I don't know if it's proximity based, whoops, or if it's something I can roll away from. I mean, he picks me up, so I don't know why rolling would help. Forgetting where I'm going. Oh, this dragon really is proving to be tiresome though. I'm not doing very well. I should probably do another on-screen death counter like I did in the Great Hollow, in fact. Yeah, so okay, the current score is as above. Or to the side, should I say. It's not looking too healthy, is it? And in fact, if you've been counting all the deaths in game, the number does seem a little off, and there's a few times that I've died that I have not shown you. Just because, you know, the last episode was getting too long, some of the deaths were no different, and I wasted that one. I don't know if the pine resin actually helped. I seem to do about 100 damage per hit with it. Hopefully this time we will, well, get some damage in with the pine resin, and some damage without, and we can see whether it was worth it. I don't really remember what damage I was doing though. Of course I do have divine blessings. Maybe they're worth using? I don't quite know what the... Oh, I'm not looking at my screen, I'm looking down at my bar. We're off to a great start. Like I said, 100. That's actually quite quick. I don't mind that. I dodged that somehow. I have no idea how. It wasn't through skill. Okay, so... Pine resin gets me about 10. Is that it? I missed! I missed completely everything. Okay. Thought I dodged that, but apparently it was close enough still. Oh, that's the fire attack. That's the psychic attack. That's the wave attack. That's dangerous looking. Hit him right in the face. I think I've been hit by that even though it's, you know, reasonably close. And I'm aware that wasn't really very good English. Oops, I'm getting all caught up in his legs. You can't tell my heart is hammering. Absolutely hammering. Probably a good job you can't tell. In fact, I don't know how you would tell it unless something horrible had happened. Oh, I'm doing my best. Oh. Freebie. Ooh. Vicious. I don't want to necessarily just play it on the cautious side. But I kind of do want to play it on the cautious side. I don't know why I used that. I thought I was injured for some reason. I don't recognise that move. I'm so glad he can... I'm so glad my character knew what he was doing, because I certainly didn't. God, I can't see a thing. The camera is going everywhere. No, no, no! Oh! Great. The lock-on failed halfway through. Oh, and I wasn't sure which direction he was in, so the shield couldn't do anything. Oh, that's disappointing. I was doing really well. Bugger! Damn, you guys are probably bored of seeing me suck at this fight. Okay, what did I learn? The pine resin helped a little bit. Not really enough to worry about. I think I'll start this match. I'll start the next fight using the magic crystal weapon. And we'll see if that does better than the pine resin, because if it does, or if it does the same, there's seriously no point. Right, okay. Probably used it a little early. Right, we're off to a great start. And he rolled forward, even though I hit right. Okay. What was that all about? I think I've... I'm not sure what happened there. 125, so magic weapon is actually better. Okay. So why was my shield protecting me before, and now it's suddenly not? Maybe it's a distance thing. Maybe like how far I get hit once, and in close it's more of a constant damage, something like that. I don't know. But we've learnt the magic weapon is actually better than pine resin, so scratch that theory. Oh, the other thing I was curious about... Well, thank you very much, Homing Crystal Soul Mass, for the incredibly slow response time. The other thing I'm the other thing I'm interested in finding out is whether that pendant can help me here. Yeah, well played again, Crystal Soul Mass. Oops, and I've cast that in the worst position possible. Do I have this pendant equipped? No. Okay, well... I guess I'll just stick it in here. I don't think it will help. It says it's for use against the dark, not against standard fire or magic attacks, but I'll give it a try. No harm. I mean, yes, it could well get me killed. But that's happened plenty of times already. But let's see what one more death will be. It's just another tally on the board. I nearly said another tally on the mark. Getting tongue-tied as I'm getting stressed. Let's cast it here, give himself a little bit of time for him to show up. Get the shield back up. Oops. Oh my god. I should have used it then, shouldn't I? That was a good test. Oops. I meant to heal, and instead I used that thing, which I don't think that's going to help at all. It's nearly got me killed, that's about it. Okay, great. He still catches me with that after tum. Yeah, it's definitely a distance thing, I think. Okay. Do you S this like I told you? What's with the delay? Did he just fly into a wall? Damn. Oh, the lock-on failed and I didn't notice. Guess I was quite far away. So I need to definitely get some distance there. Absolutely not. Not interested in that psychic bullshit. Oops, I missed. I did not... Ooh, I'm stuck in his legs. Nowhere to go there. For some reason my character is not rolling when I'm telling him to. Sometimes is, but am I hitting the wrong button? Well no, because I suppose then I'd do something else instead. Oh, my hands are getting all hot. No, I don't like that psychic bullshit. Oh, it hits me if I'm... I was wrong. I was really wrong. I thought it was... I thought that if I rolled it would stop it. It doesn't. Oh my god! It really screws your defense while that's running. Need to get out from under his legs. Otherwise I... Oh god, it's got a really long time to live as well as a there we are. So the only defense against that is just not to get caught with it. It's all proximity. And he didn't roll even though I told him to. Didn't have quite enough stamina to block that one. Not quite enough. I thought I was dead then. Right, that's the proximity one. That can really, really screw you up if you're too close. Oh, he's going to do that fire wave attack. Steady to tail attack. Not sure how that happened. I got so lucky. And I actually dodged it. I'm feeling far more proud of that than I should, I think. I'm so nervous. I don't want to get complacent and mess up right at the last. I really don't want to do this fight again. That caught me really hard. And he's taking forever to get up. So worried I'd get hit by the second. Didn't quite, but I need time to heal. And I'm not getting it. There we are. It's just lucky that... Damn. Auto-lock, why is your range so close? It's so obvious. I got hit by a follow-through of some description. I'm so frightened I'm going to lose it at the last. One more hit! Please don't fuck it up! Yeah! I'm making a stupid sound, but I don't care because I'm shaking through success! And he has died and given me the stupidest item in the game. And I've probably broken my microphone with screaming, but that's fine. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. My heart is pounding. Okay, so this ring, receive double damage. A ring enchanted by the orange eye of Calamite, the bringer of calamity. Doubles damage received by its wearer, stupidly. A useless ring befitting of no finger, best left unknown or at least well hidden. So it's some kind of increased damage you take item. I guess for those that are real masochists. And want to take even more damage than they currently do. And I missed an item over there. Excuse me. And the surround sound for the audio is a little odd. Goff's great arrow. I never realised that was there. Okay, so we do have this crystal lizard to come back for, but I'm really not too bothered. I also can't remember which side I need to climb up. I think I've gotten turned around. Maybe up here is where I need to go. I see something up there, so maybe that's it. Oh, the relief. I'm going to be able to sleep so much better tonight knowing I don't have to deal with that anymore. That's actually probably not true at all. 60,000 souls, I don't think that's even enough to level up anyway. You don't get a soul from Calamite, do you? Which is strange. You think a dragon would have something special. In fact, I'm just going to use the, what do you call it, homeward bone. I'm not walking all that way. It's just not worth it. That's what they're for. I need to remember that. Right, pretty sure that's not... Oh, it is enough. Yeah, I don't know whether just get some endurance or some vitality. Just get some vitality. I saw my health bar move there. I've never seen that before. Right, okay. Finally, we can go back to that other area we kept getting killed in. And I think here the fire claymore was better, wasn't it? If I remember clearly. Absolutely not. Probably worth using some of these. That's what they're for. Ooh, I'm getting slaughtered here. That was worth it. Ooh. Okay, the auto-lock is doing some strange things. My phone just did something strange out of the corner of my eye. It flashed up something on the lock screen, but now I've looked again, there's nothing there. How odd. Oh! I didn't see that at all. They could really do with some safety rails. It's like in the Death Star, where you can just walk off of ledges and stuff. Wow, I fell down such a small gap as well. Okay. I'm going to use a Soul Spear attack on one of them. Why not? Wow, it's got an area of effect. I did not know that. That's not something the others have, is it? Oops. Okay, so I've got homing... No, not homing, I've got a crystal magic weapon, which I can't use. I need to remember that. Really walk myself right off the edge again. And I think we've got all the items, so I don't need to worry too much about that. Damn, he attacks a little quicker than I would like. Just enough that it's catching me off guard. I know there's one here, but I thought I could hear one up there somewhere. Guess not. Right, I'm not going to bother too much with... Oops, excuse me for the camera. Yeah, so last time I got killed by last time I mean well before fighting Calamite, I got killed by one of those magic users up on a ledge who insta-killed me when I fell down. Which really sucked. I think it was an area of effect spell, but because I was so close, all of them hit. I cast this and then I think that once... Oops, I lost one. I think there's a spellcaster there. Okay. Not too bad. Obviously I lost some of my soul masses. Right, that's the one that always gets me. Oh, and I didn't realise there was a fine doorway there. Right, what are we dealing with this? Thank you, camera. Thanks very much. A lot of large titanite shards. There's a spellcaster there next to that guy. It's that guy patrolling. If I can fall on these guys' heads. Mainly that magic caster. I can't. Doesn't seem like I've got the option. Wall is too... Oh, can I? Just do that. One problem taken care of. And that's going to hit the floor, isn't it? Tell it is. Kind of worried about the magic user. They seem to well outrange me. That's a very Star Trek looking attack. It's like when the humans are all fighting the Klingons and they do these like linked fist punches and swipes onto the back. Right, so that guy on the ledge I need to be careful of. think last time I tried to drop down and they just killed me on the ladder. But none of my spells can range that far from down below. Still not entirely sure how I'm going to do it. I have to have a think. That's the same room. Sorry if I'm spinning the camera and making anyone nauseous. Just trying to get an idea of my surroundings. Slightly too early. What did that say? Try bug. Try light. Okay, well, what have I got on the painting guardian hood? Okay. I didn't know that was there. Thank you very much. You learn new things every day. Well, well, well. A red titanite chunk. I think that will help me improve that chaos weapon. If I haven't already gotten it beyond the point of usefulness. I think I need that red titanite slab to finish. I think I've already killed the mimic. I'm going to take a sip just in case that guy in the ladder kills me again. Ooh. Kind of dived around me, but it looked like the sweep of the sword would still connect. Right, so there's a ladder there. May or may not be that one I'm thinking of. Was there something back here? There's a way down here. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is where I was before, and I've just jumped back. That wasn't very smart. I've just wasted my time. Okay. Could try and use homing soul mass, but I don't know if they'll last the drop or if the gap is just too small. Hey, look at that. Maybe I can just drop rather than use the ladder. I'm trying to see. I think that's a standard enemy below. Really? Ugh. Really? Okay, whatever. I'll just drop. I can't believe that worked. Dark fog. And bloated head. That's a good point. There's some dark spells I really should have tried. And I really haven't. That's not where they are. That sounds welcoming. I wonder if that's supposed to be dusk. So, abyss sorcery discovered by an Ulasil sorcerer on the brink of madness. Create a cloud of dark fog. Although dark fog is, in theory, relatively close to humanity, excuse me, a little bit of gas, it also happens to be a terrible poison for humans. Perhaps it reflects man's cruelty against his own. And I've got Dark Orb, which I also have not used. Perhaps I should check those out. Where's that? That's just through here. Not there. Here. Soul over here. I suppose that will be useful at some point. Really not too important anymore. I did have the option of jumping off the balcony up there. Don't know what that helps with though, really. so I think that shortcut that we see is here. Right, let's take it up just for helping next time. Oops, I've lost it. And if anything, it might be worth tuning my sorcery now. I'm at a point where I can stop. Since I'm going to be using this fire weapon, there's no reason to have crystal magic weapon at all. So I'll take that off. And should I use Dark Orb or Dark Fog? I'll use one of each. I'll take off one of the Soul Spears. Although I'm a little reluctant to. Where is it? I'm just going to quickly try a couple of shots of this and see what it does. Dark Fog. What? To say I'm confused would be an understatement. There's still 2 left. Let's see what Dark Orb does. Got 12 of them. Okay, so that's just a regular pulsed attack. Great. Okay, so Dark Fog, I really don't understand. Maybe it's just because I didn't target it on someone, but... Dark Orb seems okay, but it's kind of like Soul Spear, just with a long casting time. Don't follow. Wow, that's crap. That's really crap. Got such a slow use. Okay, that's probably really, really useful in PvP. And really, really useless here. So I'll just put another Soul Spear on that. Okay, but I think that's probably a great place to stop it. We've actually achieved something today. We've killed that stupid sorcerer, I don't have to fight him again, and more importantly, we killed the dragon. For amazing relief. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Until then.